Now that you watched my previous episode about what critters to feed your dragon, and you have your bag of bugs ready to go, before you feed, first you must dust. Dragons need a steady and heavy supply of calcium, and since they're not big milk drinkers like humans, they need to get it through their food. Unfortunately, a lot of their food also has oxalates and phosphorus, which can interfere with calcium absorption. Therefore, you will need to supplement extra calcium. If your dragon gets some UVB light or real sunlight, buy regular calcium. But if you don't have any type of UVB lights on your enclosure, get calcium with D3. I have another episode that will discuss D3, lighting, and other supplements like multivitamins, because that's too much more for just one video. Anyway, for juvenile dragons, you should try to dust almost every bug, except black soldierfly larvae, which are also known as calciworms, for a reason. For adult dragons, you don't have to dust every single time, but still aim for at least 4 times a week. Dusting is easy. Just toss the bugs in a bag or covered bowl, sprinkle in the calcium, and shake, shake, shake. Then feed like normal. But how do you feed normally, you may wonder? Well, there are several methods to making sure that that bug gets in your beardie's belly, which is important because if they don't eat it right away, the bug will more than likely hide and die before ever being eaten. And while it's running and hiding, it's dropping little poop and pee blobs all over the place. You may not see or smell these care packages, but trust me, your dragon can. And crickets are especially messy. Their movement is great at triggering your dragon's hunting instincts, but it also helps them escape, hide, and throw tiny cricket parties behind the basking rock. So letting the food roam free is wasting money and grossing out your dragon at the same time. One method is you can use tweezers, like a lot of people do. Just make sure they're coated so you don't poke your dragon. Also, keep in mind that overusing them can make your dragon lazy and dependent on this method. Also, remember that it's the movement that triggers the feeding instinct, so a dead cricket on the end of tweezers may not entice your dragon. Same goes with dubias, who are playing freeze tag. You may need to jiggle them for your dragon to take notice. I like to pour the cricket slowly into a critter bowl, giving Rodney a chance to catch each one. Of course, occasionally, a crafty cricket, or 50, will escape. However, if he doesn't catch them within a few hours, I clean them out. I'm also really good about regular maintenance of washing down everything. So if you like to clean like me, you can be a little more lenient on free-roaming food.
However, for the majority of people, critter bowls are an essential piece of equipment. They have smooth, curved edges with a lip that keeps most worms from escaping. They won't hold crickets forever, but they give your dragon a fighting chance. They work well for smaller dubias, but the bigger or more acrobatic ones will still climb out eventually. As far as how much to feed, for juveniles, offer live bugs once or twice a day, and let them eat as much as they want in a 10 to 15-minute window. For adults, you can cut back to once every couple days depending on their weight, activity, and health. Adults are much easier all around. You can just give them a few bugs every other day and regularly change their salad bowl. Well, that's it for episode 3. Make sure to subscribe and watch the other episodes for more care tips, or to catch Rodney the Rankins reality show.